Good. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are well. Just making sure my mic is up and working now. Let me double check because sometimes I am challenged when it comes to making sure all of my things are working. And they are. So let me tell you, I am just super excited to talk about this topic today because if you hadn't figured it out, Facebook is in the news again. So before I get into the crux of everything, let me introduce you guys. My name is Shakita Lee. I am the CEO of SL Media Consulting, and I talk social media um, for this moment anyway. But I am a social media manager, social media consultant, and a virtual admin. But for tonight's topic, we're going to talk about Facebook and just a couple of things that are starting to come up, right? So Facebook is changing their names, not names. They're changing their names. They have not mentioned anything for WhatsApp. They haven't mentioned anything for Instagram. So far, they've only been talking about Facebook and changing their name. Um, I think that's kind of interesting because since Facebook has been out, it's always been Facebook, right? I'm not sure what it actually, was called when he was putting it together. But as far as we've been using it, it's always been Facebook. So by them changing their name, that means they're changing things as well. Um, they are more so looking to move into the metaverse space. I had to look this up, okay? I am not a science person. I had to figure out what a metaverse was, so I looked it up on Google, okay? Google is your best friend. So this is what Google says about metaverse, okay? Metaverse is a set of virtual spaces, okay, where you can create and explore with other people who aren't in the same physical space as you, okay? Hmm. Um, yeah, so I'm kind of confused, right? About what the metaverse is going to be, but I'm very curious about what's the next step, right? So besides them changing the name, which they haven't released anything about the name change or anything, everybody's guessing at what the name change could be, making suggestions, but I don't think he's really taking anybody's suggestions. But it's just very weird um, because Facebook has been in the news a lot, right? And now all of a sudden it's like pops up, and he probably could have been thinking about this, talking about it, but it's finally being released to us about making changes. Um, but it's just kind of weird, right? But honestly, if you think about it, you kind of knew something was going to happen because if Facebook is more so saying that we're not a photo app anymore, we're kind of moving in the direction of more video, then you knew Facebook was going to do something as well. So it's just kind of curious because I know they have those glasses, those ocular glasses. They have a variety of products that they have where you can have like a monitor at home and you can talk to people on your monitors. It's just a lot of stuff coming down the pike, and it's just really, really interesting. And what's the next move? Like, how is Facebook gonna be maneuvering? Is this metaverse going to be happening for everybody? Is it going to be an opt-in? You know how our Facebook pages change. Um, and eventually you can kind of go to the Facebook page before they make everybody go to the Facebook page. So you just kind of wonder if this metaverse is going to be the same for everyone. Can you opt in? Can you opt out? What if you don't want to pay, that amount to have those glasses? Like, what is all going to happen? Um, there are a lot of questions and not a lot of answers at the moment, of course, right? So this is the newest thing, them changing their name. So I'm curious to know what you guys think or how you feel about it. What if Facebook does go to the metaverse? How are you feeling about that? Are you interested in getting any type of, glasses to be chatting with people? It kind of seemed like if you grew up when I grew up, you remember George Jetson, the Jetsons? It kind of seemed like that. Um, that, which you never really think that we're going to get to that point, but it kind of seems like we are advancing, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be adjustment, right? Because everybody does not care for Facebook anyway. And if you have to be having glasses to be able to connect with somebody on Facebook, I don't know how that's going to work out. So it's a lot of questions. Um, and I guess we just have to stay tuned because we really don't know what's going on, what's happening. We only get bits and pieces of what's happening. So it's very, very interesting. But I'm really interested to know, like, what's the next step going to be? When is the name change? Is it something that they're looking to do in 2022? Um, or what? So it's very, very interesting. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So go back to my last video of how you gotta, kind of get yourself out there on other platforms too, just to make sure that you have not put all of your uh, self into Facebook, not put all yourself into Instagram, but kind of just like kind of spread yourself around. Work on your YouTube channel. Make sure your email list is you're getting an email list, or you're building it. Because I just don't really know where we're going, but I'm interested to see what's going to be happening. So yeah, that's about all of the topic that I had. I just wanted to see if anybody had any thoughts about that, how you're feeling. Um, there's some people that said they just about tired of it, but it's just interesting. We just don't know where we're going right now. It's just crazy because you know what? We don't own this platform, so we have no say on what's happening. So all we do as consumers is use it for free and wait and see what other changes happen. We adjust and we keep on going. So it's definitely going to be interested to see what's happening, what's changing, what's the requirements going to be. Like it's really up in the air. But I guess as time goes on, we'll find out a lot more about what's going on. So that's it, guys. That was just my quick video. If you guys have questions, definitely feel free to put them in the comment section. If you catch this on a replay, put hashtag replay. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. And I will chat with you on the next video. Talk to you soon.